Hi everyone, welcome to Family Sunday. The first thing I want to do today is to say happy birthday to Rosie because it was her birthday yesterday. So happy birthday Rosie, I hope you had a really great day yesterday and you got lots of really cool things for your birthday. Now if you haven't already, go and watch this week's story. We're starting a new series about Daniel and his friends. We're going to be doing that for the next few weeks, so go and watch the first story about Daniel. Gosh, Daniel and his friends found themselves in a strange situation, didn't they? They were in a strange country, there were all these strange new rules, and they even had to have new names. What a lot of big things had changed. How do you think they felt about those things? You know, I think it's a little bit like that for us at the moment. There's lots of new strange rules, aren't there? Like not being able to go to school at the moment and not being able to see people and having to wash your hands loads and loads and loads. So I thought it would be good to have a think about that. Maybe you can make a list of all of the new rules that we have at the moment. And maybe you could have a chat about how you feel about those rules. In their new country, those four friends had a difficult decision to make, didn't they? Did they eat the food they were given? It would have been good food. It had come from the king's own table. It was the food the king ate. Or did they stick to what God had told them to do? In the Old Testament, God gave his people a list of things they shouldn't eat. It was a way of showing that they were different from the people around them. What should they do? Do they follow God's rules or do they follow the king's rules? It was a really tricky decision for them. I wonder, have you ever been in a situation like that? Have you ever had to choose between following God's rules and following someone else's rules? Have a chat and see if you can come up with any times you've been in a situation like that. I wonder what decision you made. The four friends had a choice to make, didn't they? They could have just gone ahead and done what they wanted anyway. They could have just refused to eat the food or snuck away some food that they could eat. Or they could have talked to the guard like they did and figured out a plan together. That's what they did, isn't it? I think the choice they made was really brave and really wise. Have a chat. Why do you think it was a brave choice and why do you think it was a wise choice that they made? You know, I think their choice pleased God. And then God did something in return for them, didn't he? Usually, if you just eat vegetables, you will not grow strong. But vegetables do help us to grow big and strong. They have lots of good vitamins in them and those things help us. But if we only ate vegetables, that wouldn't be so good either. We need other things in our diets as well. It's the combination of all the things together that help us grow healthily. So Daniel and his friends, eating just vegetables, they should have felt really weak and tired. But they didn't, did they? What did God do to help them instead? You know, I think over the next few weeks, we're going to have to make some brave and wise choices like Daniel and his friends did. I think that soon we might be able to start seeing people again. Some children might start going back to school, but it's going to be a bit different to how it was before. If we do see people, we might not be able to get very close to them. We won't be able to give them hugs or anything like that. We've got to make some brave and wise choices to do what God wants us to do in those situations. But I think that if we try to do what God wants us to do, he'll help us, just like he helped Daniel and his friends. Now you'll notice that this video is a bit shorter than normal, but that's because I want to send you off to have a look at a different resource. It's a really cool thing that I found. It's from a website called Parenting for Faith, who are an amazing organisation, and they have a little workbook that they've made which is all about the current lockdown, and I think it's really cool. So I'm going to put a link down in the description box below. Go and have a look because it's really good to look at and gives you things to talk about as a family. There's things you can draw, there's things you can write, and I think it is a really cool resource. So I hope you enjoy doing that resource together, and I will see you soon. Bye.